you just joined us, you've missed all the action here on Team Fortress TV, but I am Admirable, he's CommanderX. We got Dashner on the stream, and we're joined by Flushy, the medic of Planet Express, and we got T-Mac here from Berrichonne to Châteauroux. What's up, guys? Let's jump into, we'll keep Flushy in his cage for now because he's very entertaining, but we'll make him wait, we'll build up the hype. T-Mac, talk to us about Granary. I think looking at both maps, it was sort of like two tactical problems for each team. On Granary, you guys couldn't figure out how to break them whenever they were all playing together and blobbed up a middle. And on Viaduct, they couldn't figure out how to deal with Flippy. So tell me about your thoughts on Granary, T-Mac.
Firstly, the mids. I think they have the best mids I have ever seen. We never play against defensive teams in PCVs, so we were really lost when we saw that they were really passive. But I mean, it's not really passive. It's just waiting and jumping all together. And yeah, their team. How would I say? Cohesion.
It's really effective.
Yeah. Really, that cohesion was really above the ours.
I wanted you to say something bad about us. Come on, baby.
Nah,
Stop being so nice.
On Granary, we were better on everything except mids, I'd say. Because yeah, I think you took like 8 mids out of 10 out of 11, and yeah.
Fuck you, Flippy.
Joined by Flippy as well.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Rude.
The 6 points you made are 5 with fast points after taking the mid. So
yeah.
The map is only about the mid.
How confident were LBC coming into this game? Like, obviously you were top of the table, but Planet Express have games in hand. Were you worried about what Planet Express could do, or were you overconfident? Like, what was your mindset?
We did 5-0 against BK just before. So we were, I'd say we were really confident. But yeah, we got really surprised about the defensive playstyle. And as long as we saw that we were really raped, it was really hard to find something else to counter them. And we didn't actually, so we got really raped, I'd say.
I found the same problem yesterday when we lost to Planet Express, but I think the best strategy is to like practice against Lego or some other defensive team.
Nah, but,
I said,
yeah, but
said jokingly.
I think it's not Flush's team is not that pussy. It's just passive on early mids and just going aggressive together, and yeah, just
it's like
just
what's your philosophy here, Flushy? It seems like your general strategy on middle is to use people's aggression against them, like let them give you a cheap frag and then move forward with the numbers. What is the game plan?
I thought I set my team up quite aggressive today, so it's funny when people say we're really passive, but
You
it might come across that
more
way.
aggressive than usual, actually.
We try and absorb like the first round of pressure, and then if we get a kill, it means the other team's playing with 5 or 4. But I thought we were pretty aggressive today. Like we played some pretty free flowing TF2.
Yeah,
which was quite nice actually.
That you were taking chances.
Yeah,
you were going for it, and maybe that's why the game was so close. But tell me then, what was your mindset coming into the game? Were you worried about LBC, or did you?
Oh
think...
yeah, they're probably the best team in Europe at the moment.
Like you said last
doesn't
night,
mean I have
out
to
of these
give them
last 3
respect.
games,
Like I don't have to give them respect just because they're the best, but.
You only wanted to beat eShock out of your last 3 games. That's
yeah,
what you said
yeah,
last night, that you didn't think you could beat these other teams. But that was
it's
telling
like
yourself that.
France in general, it's just that they're good TF2 players. Doesn't mean I have to respect them. So it's always nice to win against France or French players. So it's nice. But yeah, it was like we didn't have any expectations coming into the game. We knew they had like a really good combo, which kind of showed on Granary. I mean Viaduct, since Captain Hacks was just a fucking pain in the ass to play with. Yeah, no, it was they're a good team, so they should probably win Prem, which is hilarious because everyone was like tipping main call to win Prem. but get fuck tips. So yeah.
Main call, like you guys, well, before you played this game, still have 3 games to play, and one of them is against you. But having taken 3 points, now you're still in 5th, but you're 1 point behind Zanut's and Rollerbladers. I'm looking at your schedule as well, and your next game is going to be. Oh, you've got 2 games to play in the last week.
Isn't it? Yeah.
A wildcard game against Main Call,
Yeah.
not Schedules yet, and a game against eShock. So, how have you have you thought about it in your head, Fleshy? How many points do you think you can get here? Are you going to get 12, 6 out of these last 2 games?
I think we'll get 6 points against eShock. That's like in the bag. It's like in the back pocket. But against Main Call and Main Call, who's the other team we're playing? Sorry, Main Call and some other team. Probably going to lose those games. It's difficult to say because I have to give like really like in all seriousness, like a lot of respect to Atomic for just coming into the team, and he's only played about 4 or 5 maps with us, and he's played absolutely sick. He's played out of his skin, like officials and stuff, and it's been quite good to have him mumble, like a good sort of
Nobody
game
considers him as a roamer either. Is that is he bringing like a fresh perspective here, coming in as a scout to play roamer, or is it just he's been playing secretly and nobody knew he could play roamer?
Yeah, I'm not really sure, but he's pretty good. Yeah, and so his calls are quite intelligent. Like he can sort of visualize people on the map. So his comms are quite good as well.
It's not really hard to play though if your only strategy is don't push, right?
Yeah, well he said, yeah, I kept on getting comms from Atomic like, oh, if I jump I die, so I'm just gonna stay back and spam rockets. So I was like, oh, okay, fine, just fuck.
Do you think that hurt you on Viaduct then? Like that more passive play?
Nah, we just
playing
got
against
raped by Flippy, man. Yeah, we just got raped by Flippy.
Was Atomic going sniper like a planned thing you'd worked on
No,
at
not at
all,
all.
or was that just try and counter snipe because we can't get close to him?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think we predicted that Flippy was going to go sniper before game. That was pretty obvious, and we thought we could counter it, but then when it didn't work, we didn't really have a plan B. We haven't really practiced that map a lot, but like credit to LBC, they played that map really well. And if you have like a really good sniper, then like Flippy, then you should do alright. So fuck you, Flippy.
Hi there.
Hi. What's up?
Flippy, you played really well on Granary as well. It must have been quite frustrating
Thanks,
for you to see your heavies sort of keep throwing themselves into the blue meat grinder there and die time and time again, and sort of make a big ask of you in tech to try and clean up and win rounds. But like you did get a lot of rounds for your team, but
yeah, it's okay. I mean, I didn't really understand how the Planet Express team was playing actually, so they were just playing really slowly, like T-Mac said, I guess. So I had no clue how to attack them or do something. So yeah, just trying to DM and clean everything I can. And I guess it was the same for everyone in the team as well.
So say going forward to, obviously you've played your last game of the season, but if it works out in your favour and you make it into the playoffs, are you going to take a bit more of a tactical approach, like show a bit more awareness in game maybe, try and see what's going on before you realise you're like a round down with 4 minutes left on the clock? Like you guys are just going there taking all these DM fights and stuff, but if you'd stopped a little earlier to think about what's happening, maybe you could have won.
Yeah.
Whose job is that? Like who's calling the shots here? Was it
It's pretty much everyone actually. It's mainly Exxon, but yeah, pretty much everyone.
Oh yeah, apologies for fucking being Russian on Granary when we were like 4-3 up. I do apologize about that. Like seriously, I really hate it when people do that, when they hold CP3 and wait for the other team to push.
It's okay. It's your way of playing. I don't really mind about that.
We do that too.
We do that sometimes, so it's okay.
Yeah, I kind of hate it when other teams do that. But
It's just we don't have any tactics for really playing against defensive teams, so we just went aggressive all the time because we have no clue what you guys were doing.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Did someone call for your demo to like jump, like do a retarded jump onto the crate or something?
No one calls for Exxon. He calls for himself.
Okay.
He's a maniac. He's crazy. But great
Yeah,
to
that was
watch.
nice. I was like, what the fuck? This is like some Cadis play.
So there are some crucial games coming up I'm going to ask T-Mac and Flippy here who they think is going to win in each of these fixtures. We're going to have that Week 5 replay game or wildcard game, main call against Planet Express, Logjam and Granary. What do you think the score is going to be, French guys?
Depends if main call played the same way than us on Granary. If it's the case, I think Planet Express are gonna take the map.
Nah, probably not.
Yeah, but main call is not that good on Granary. I think it's
How have
team.
How have you guys been playing against main call in PCWs?
It's always
interest?
low.
Okay.
Last time we played was like 2 weeks ago, and I think I can check, but it's always a draw between us.
Okay.
The other important game then is going to be eShock against Planet Express. your French homeboys. Do you think they have what it takes to beat them on Viaduct and Badlands?
I guess they, yeah, they even can do better than us against Planet Express. I guess
it's good. It's good map for eShock, so I don't know yet. I don't know what you. Yeah, but they're better.
Give me a score on
maps.
2 numbers.
6-0.
Nice.
For eShock.
No, I'd say 5-3 or something like that.
No, but on both maps, on 2 maps.
Oh, I've got a scoreline in here, guys. I'm flicking through ETF2L, and I can tell you that other game that was played tonight, BK versus 425, ended 3-3. So that might be the rollerbladers out running for the playoffs. I'm not entirely sure. Let me look at the table.
Oh, is that official?
Yeah, it was 6-4 BK won on Granary, and
Dude,
they lost Viaduct 3-2.
We played our warm-up game against 425. Oh my god, I've never played such a retarded team. Like they would just do stupid shit in the PCW, and it's a fucking warm-up game. Like, why didn't you take it seriously? Like, we had no warm-up today basically because they play like retards.
I think
they always play this way. Always
no. They're capable of playing some fucking decent TF2. It's just when they get Russian, it's just AIDS to play against. Fuck 425. I don't want to play them again.
BK or they're still in contention.
We're gonna play.
BK at the last game against Cool Clan next week, so they can still make playoffs, but it's gonna be really, really close.
BK Cool Clan, I'd say BK.
I say Cool Clan 6-0.
Because you are Cool Clan, so no. I don't know.
We're gonna get
Cool
1
Clan
point.
6-0.
We're gonna make it 3 points for the end of the season. That's our plan. 1 point from every game. That's all we aim for.
And you're already like 3 points short of that if you're going for 1 point every game.
Yeah. I just said that was our plan. I didn't say we'd achieved it. Give me some more questions, CX, before we wrap things up.
I don't know, Flushy, are you confident? Obviously, you're playing the 2 teams like just above you right now.
Yeah.
Like main call and eShock. Are you confident you're going to make playoffs in at least one form or the other, or?
No, we're not going to make playoffs. We're going to lose against main core. I think we're light years behind them, even with Atomic. I think the more we'll play, we'll get better with Atomic. We could maybe we'll beat eShock. No worries.
Okay.
Tell me about the addition of Zub and Mookie to your roster since the death of the low pander Furbo pandas. Is that just a roster writing, or are you
this is the
considering
first
using them in an official?
Yeah, this is the first I've heard of it. So,
So you've got Kuna on your roster as well?
Oh yeah, Kuna. Yeah, we really like Kuna because he used to play with some fucking retarded French guys, like Ramagan and like MT, who was
Coast
just
to
a
coast.
bunch of retards.
I
Absolutely.
like the way you love Frenchies. It's so nice to hear.
I like Flippy and I like T-Mac. Doesn't mean that.
Yeah,
I like you guys.
By saying Frenchies, you put us in the.
It's racism,
in the
man.
basket,
It's racism.
So. It's not. I just hate Ramagan.
Sometimes,
He's just an idiot.
yeah.
Ramagan's an idiot.
You just don't like him.
No, it's just Ramagan really. He's an idiot. And whenever Kuna plays with me, he just fucking rapes. And whenever he plays with Ramagan, he plays really bad. So yeah, coast to coast.
Okay, we've given you your chance, Flussy. You've had your moment on the soapbox, and Twitch chat is, saying it's too much. You can't say these nasty things, but I like a bit of character. That's what the league needs. Make it interesting, a few rivalries. But for tonight, I think that's going to be enough. So I'm going to thank our guests, Flippy, Flushy, and T-Mac, and give you guys a chance to make your shout-outs here before we wrap things up.
Shout out to Flip.
Flip, yeah, mainly Flip.
Shout out to Oh, sorry, T-Mac, you go.
Custom 3, and Captain X.
Shout out to Simray servers. If you need a server, go to Simray because they have great servers and good support. Yeah, the pickup servers are Simray. Yeah, go to Simray.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mundi, and shout out to Ramagan and Empty. Shout out to Ramagan and Empty.
And Afikul.
I gotta thank our streamer Dashner as well, taking a bit of afternoon action there in Canada. CommanderX, my excellent casting partner, and I really want to remind everybody that you can catch up on all the ETF2L VODs on youtube.com/teamfortress.tv. There's a lot of VODs come up there recently from Premiership games, Division 1, the Highlander Invitational, Battleland, so much VOD action there for you to check out. And there's I think Halloween is coming up this weekend, is that right, French guys, or is that next weekend?
It's now.
So there's an article in the back end from Twitch as well that's going to be coming out, giving you all the LAN info. Keep your eye on Team Fortress TV. You can follow us at Team Fortress TV on Twitter. Of course, you're here on the Twitch channel, you should follow us too. And my shout outs are going to be to my boy Croce, the Italian superstar, LAN champion, and Agles, who sent us some lovely TF2 trading cards today. That was a nice surprise. CommanderX, I'll let you finish up.
Shout out to Sarah for tidying my room so well I have no idea where my new mic is and I can't use it. That's it.
Okay, thanks guys for tuning in. Shout out to everybody that watched and everybody that got involved in the Twitch chat to keep Flushy contained.